Today is Sunday, May 30, and this is my queenless cell builder here. You can see a top feeder here, so that's a poly box with a top feeder. I grafted 15 cells into this builder on Thursday, and so that's 3 days they've been in there. I'm told that if you're moving to a queen right finisher, you can do that 24 hours later, 48 hours later. So the information I'm getting almost sounds like a personal preference thing. So I've waited 3 days, and I plan to move that grafting frame to this queen right finishing colony. I need to make sure the queen is in the bottom of this colony, that there's sufficient brood on top for them to have nurse bees to incubate the cells, and make sure there's enough bees in there. This is a queen right colony. I can steal brood out of here to stock my builder, and even brood and bees to stock this if I need to. So I'm really anxious to see what's in this builder. Full disclosure, I've looked yesterday, so I kind of know what's in there. I'm interested to see. I didn't put foundation in there, so I'm interested to see if I have a webbing problem. I didn't seem to yesterday, but I brought a frame of foundation here in case I do have a webbing problem. I brought my bee brush so I can brush the bees aside. You should not shake cells. Let's have a good look at this first. To take this feeder off, I want to look in it, see what's in there, if there's much feed left. There's no feed left, it's right full of bees. Oh dear. Okay, so we're gonna need more sugar for that. I'll take it off. Let's see how they're clinging to the bottom of it. A few, they're not hanging though, so I'll set it so it's not flat there. Okay, I don't want to smoke it a lot. I'm just going to smoke a little so that I can get my fingers in the corners here. Get that graft frame up. Have a look at it. So again, this is 3 days. It's a pretty well stocked little builder, I think. There's only 15 cells. And so this is what it looks like straight out of there. You can see they're festooning like crazy on the top, but I do not see any comb start. Oh, I do see a little bit of comb started in the center. I'm going to brush enough bees aside just to see the cells. I want to show you the cells. To kind of break the festoons to get them to move aside. These young bees, they're pretty well behaved. Hey, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Okay, so what do we have? I want to make sure that the end one hasn't fallen off, so I want to make sure there's no hole there. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if you can see that, 8, 9 and 10 didn't take, 11, 12, 13 didn't take, 14, 15. So just 3 out of 15 didn't take. I have to be careful with that because my bar is only sitting on a couple of pegs. It's not captive in there like a lot of builders. Alright, so my next trick, I want to make sure this is a sufficient colony for finisher. And then I'm going to graft again in here. So I need to make sure the queen is in the bottom. I need to make sure there's enough resources and all that kind of great stuff. I guess you can see that, so you can stay exactly where you are. Put a big queen excluder on these 6s. It looks a little silly. It sticks out. There's no question you've got a queen excluder in there. I nailed that down, so I guess they've got some bees. Put this here. There's not much in this top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of more or less reverse these and find the queen so that I've got the bulk of the colony in the top. I want the colony up here where the cells are. And they've glued that together too. So I just want to find the queen. And again, find the queen. Don't smoke them too much. You get her running around, you'll never find her. I need to inspect that builder as well. That looks nice. There's lots of pollen. Sealed brood. And why I need to inspect that builder is I didn't really go through to see if they were building any emergency cells. If they are, I need to thwart those plans. So there's nice plump larvae in there. This looks like a fairly good queen. I didn't choose her because she was failing at all. Lots of eggs. Yeah, she's laying well. She's a very good queen. I had a lot of discussion on the forums last night to learn about queen right finishers and why you use them. And I don't know if I want to comment much on it because I'm so new. I don't want to teach you. Boy, lots of eggs and everything. Holy smokes. I don't want to teach you the wrong thing. But the reason I want to do it is I want to keep putting a graft frame into that builder every few days. And it looks like I can do that pretty safely every 2 days, maybe 3 days. Touched that. I hope the queen wasn't there. Wow, nice slab of brood here. Wow. So this colony is going to see a population increase pretty fast. Pretty fast, pretty soon. 12 days. If all those were capped today, in 12 days they'll all be open with brand new bees doing their job. So where is the queen? Queen could be in the top box. Maybe she's up there laying. Because that's a slab of brood too, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. It's looking good. But no queen. Yet. I'm going to take this box off the bottom board and sort of set it beside right there. Got just enough space, and then put this box on that bottom board. Let's see if Queenie has moved up in here. There's not much going on up in here. So Open comb though, so if she's looking for a place to lay, she'll be up here. So they're storing nectar in there. A little dandelion flow going. And yeah, she's laying up here. There's eggs everywhere. It's nice calf brood there, and there's the queen. So that's good. Queenie's right there. She's got a nice pink. I think I marked her recently. Everybody always likes to see the queen. I hope you can see the queen because I can't see the screen. Green dot. So put her back in there, let her do her job. Leave her alone. Okay. Got everything she needs. Now she's got a lot of open comb down here. A lot of her resources are going to be in the top, which is fine. So this queen excluder goes there, and this box goes on top of that. Now these poly boxes are goofy, so this doesn't work perfectly, but you do the best you can. So I'm gonna have to relieve a frame here. I don't want to steal the bees. So that's a frame of brood. I'll open up this in the center here. I think this is a sufficiently strong colony for that grafting frame. Frame of cells. Just don't want to drop it. My goodness sakes, don't drop it. I can't hardly lift it. There's so many bees there. And I'm going to put a bees and all. These young bees generally get along pretty good. Okay. I'll tighten it up a little. And now I get to do the math on that. And it'll just sit there until they are ready. Two things. If I use an incubator, which I might, then these will sit here until they're ready to go to the incubator. If I don't use an incubator, then they'll sit here until they're ready to go into mating nukes or just into colonies which need to be requeened. And goodness knows there's enough of those. Okay, we have an empty slot here for a graft frame, which I need to graft. But I want to inspect these. I want to make sure they don't have any plans that they haven't shared with me. I need to be in control of the plans. Oh my goodness. How do you inspect a frame like that? The bees just kind of melt as you pick it up. I don't know if I even want to shake the bees off, but yeah, see how they were hiding those? They've got a couple cells here. So I need to get rid of those. And why I need to get rid of those, you think, well, they're cells, why don't you raise them? They're emergency queens. Of the various reasons and under which circumstances the bees will raise a queen, the emergency queen has the least likely chance of producing a high quality queen. And then another one. Get rid of that. There's some cups. They're nothing, but we'll just thwart that anyway. So these frames have aged out now. They won't be able to do this again. Honestly, I don't remember if I looked at the other side of this one. I think I did. Yeah, it's mostly a pollen frame anyway. It's a nice frame for the builder. So I'll shake that one. Boy, there's a lot of bees in here. Very compact, very jammed in there. See, there's cells here too. Lots of cells, actually. Cell here. Can't have that. What'll happen, and just for the new people, I'm no expert at this, but I know certain things. What'll happen is if that queen, see this cell is capped. So because the cells that I initiated in my graft are not capped, that tells you that that cell is older than my cells, and therefore that cell will emerge ahead of my cells. And if that happens, that emerged queen will systematically go around and destroy all of my cells. And that would spoil my day. I would destroy that day of grafting. Fortunately, I'm in low production here, so disaster means 15 cells. Oh, there's a lot of bees. Yeah, see, there's more cells here. Kind of figured there would be. I didn't check it. I knew there would be young larvae, but I knew they wouldn't be a threat yet. And see, emergency queen is the kind of queen you get if you do a walk-away split. And that is the reason a lot of people discourage walk-away splits as a really good way of making splits and raising queens. There's so many bees, they won't go away. Off of that gloveless, I gotta make sure. It's nectar flow. Okay, all right, we're good to go here. We'll separate that out again. And my grafting frame will go right in there. So I think I'm ready to do another graft. I didn't have tons of webbing there, so I'm content with that for now. I don't need this foundation. I do need more sugar because I need to feed them. I ran out, have to go to the store. So let's get these bees back inside. This feeder thing is going to have to be cleaned out to use it. Put the lid on. I don't know what the idea is here. I think the best thing is to not let it run empty. I'll tip it up here. Maybe they'll evacuate. All right, let's go graft. Today I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll just cut it here and I'll come back and put that grafting frame in. Okay, I finally got my grafts done. I ended up coming to this queen right little colony there. Under my current regime, that colony really has no purpose. And there's going to be bees hanging from this lid everywhere. Look at this. Graft frame goes in. just sitting on the bees on the bottom. I'll just squeeze that together a little. And I'm going to leave that without the feeder for time being. Actually, they've vacated. I was waiting for the bees to leave. So I have to get some sugar. I ran out of sugar. I'm going to get sugar and fill that feeder. And then I'll come back and put that on here. So I just need to button up here. I need to go button up my other colony I was looking for larvae in. So I'm encouraged by this, 12 out of 15. That's not a bad number for a new guy. So we'll come back in a couple of days and we'll see what's going on in here. Put them in there. We can take them out of there and put them in nukes or incubator or whatever. I don't have my math figured out right away. I've got it on my calendar. Oh, by the way, I've got a DC's Gadgets grafting wheel I should show you. I keep it in the house actually so I can use it to make my marks on my calendar so I know what to do on what day. So DC's Gadgets, go online. He's got a basic little website there. He makes a bunch of different things actually. And it's a very high quality, nice little engraved steel grafting wheel so that you can turn to line up your grafting day with the date, and then it'll tell you all of the different stages and the things you need to do, when to move them to incubator, when the cell is capped, when, that sort of thing. So go there and check it out. I'm a big fan of that gadget. So anyway, just a short video on this today, and it's a Sunday, so I'm going to try not to do any more work today. It's such a beautiful day. It's not real hot, not real cold. The wind has finally died down. Birds are singing, bees are buzzing. It's really awesome. Hope you're having a good day too. Take care and have fun.